I thank you so much for inviting me. And today you requested me to talk about how mobility drives agility. I am fascinated by this convergence of five technologies: cloud, social, mobile, video, and big data. Let's talk about mobile devices and the mobility. The mobility is today our norms or by de facto standard. Without probably a smart device, we start thinking something is missing in terms of our outfit, because that is the lifeline of our living. Now, most of the time, either we are communicating via email or checking our email or looking the updates on our social media, and think in terms of business paradigm shift. Now, if we wanted to be more productive, do we need to be within four walls? And I'm sure you'll agree with me that these technologies have enabled us to collaborate and to do our work remotely from anywhere across the globe. So we have broken the physical barrier and the boundaries. And now the technologies have helped us to collaborate in real time with the content, with the documents, with people, and with application. Now, how about delivering this on your smart device? Now, that smart device, if it is pervasive and accessing all the business application, think about how productive and efficient that could be. And that is the norms is coming into our business paradigm or business landscape. If we don't change today to leverage our mobile devices, we will be losing the agility in terms of providing the capability to our ecosystem. And when I say ecosystem, we are talking about employees, we are talking about partners, we are talking about our customers, and all of them, by the way, are using those smart devices. Even in the remote locations, when I go today in Southeast Asia and travel across India and China, I find people using multiple phone devices, multiple smart devices, and for the purpose of not only communication, but also for their business. Will you be surprised to know that even the cab driver is using the smart devices for getting the schedule of the customers and immediately relying the business coming on the smart device, the phone. So extending the mobile devices is the name of the game. We need to start leveraging mobility for our business agility and think of today in terms of sales. Now, salespeople are on move most of the time. They cannot be sitting in the office or sitting at home. They are engaging with the customers. They need to be delivered whatever they need in terms of the content, in terms of the demo, in terms of the product, in terms of access to the people, all on the smart device. And we are showing you by example to get those delivered on all smart devices of iOS, Android, and whatnot. And you can deliver the applications like Sales CRM, Sales Cloud, Marketing Cloud, or Service Cloud, or real-time collaboration for content sharing, collaboration, or even conferencing via Zoom technology, which is enabling you to pull all this content and participation together. Same thing goes with production, development, and healthcare services. Now think of now all the doctors. How are they accessing the patients and looking at the diagnostic results? All accessing through their smart devices, all the lab reports uploaded on the cloud, and they're able to visit by patient ID and able to give their treatment or recommendation just on fly, on the move. They don't need to see the patient all the time. The same goes with education. And surprisingly, if you look at it, now you don't need to come to the classroom. You should be able to deliver your content via a smart device and educate and participate your students as with the delivery of your content with a similar kind of environment that we have. So in terms of agility, that's the driver, and mobility is really helping us to be more agile, more responsive, and more proactive. That's the key thing which one has to think of, that are we addressing the customer need at the time when customer needs it? with the help of all the components of different types of data. Data nomenclature is changing as well. Gone are the days when we were only thinking data as files, documents, and repository of information. But now the data is video, your MP4 or your content which is coming in different size and forms and all that, and that can be disseminated on mobile devices. And that is the power of mobility. If we leverage, we are more agile. So for my views and thoughts, agility is nothing but responding to change quickly and rapidly as the world around us is changing, and bringing innovation in thinking, in our paradigm shift, and making change within our surroundings. So the way we communicate to partners, are we communicating via smart devices? Are we leveraging all the social media to communicate and collaborate? Are we using real-time collaboration for accessing the content, participating with people and so forth? And if we are doing that, one by one, we are addressing the checkbox as tick that we have addressed the business agility framework, and we are all making the efforts towards business agility. And we can be more agile to serve the customer needs as their needs are changing rapidly too. So that's the way we are looking at the business agility execution framework, defining each and every line of business and how we should be able to execute and implement. And once we do that, I'm sure sitting in the room, they will always be thinking, how can we do tomorrow with our application, with our processes, with people, the way they're thinking? Can we change their way of working and behavior? And nothing starts better than changing first the behavior of the people. And once we start changing the behavior of the people, the rest all falls in place with process, with the tools and technology that comes and all collectively offers the agility.